Yo, what's up, gamers? A lot of gaming recently. There's so many things out right now. Dude, yesterday I streamed I think I've been streaming a bunch the past few days, but like yesterday I streamed Blue Protocol into Fellowship, into some Fellowship off stream, into Battlefield with the boys. That is a there's a lot of stuff out right now that I am playing. It's honestly it's a little overwhelming. Also, my girlfriend isn't here right now. She's at in New York. She surprised her parents for their wedding anniversary, which was pretty cool. But it's been pretty convenient for both of us, I think, because I'm doing a ton of gaming right now. I feel like she wouldn't have appreciated that much time spending gaming. So she's naturally out of town. And then for me, it gave me a lot of extra time to game. So it was actually a very good time for that. I pick her up tonight, which means I will probably not be streaming a ton. Uh, Probably next few days. Anyways, live going. Boom. Are you guys doing a live poddyC? It is not live. It is I'm just gonna turn my stream off. Hey, so what do you do now, by the way? It's like the level cap is increasing by 1 each day. So what's the deal? How do you level? Any knowers? I mean, besides like just your daily shit, I guess. Oh, don't we get new talents today? Pretty sure that's what's happening. I mean, I hope at least if they're doing one level a day, they're at least releasing content. Like, there's actually content to do each day. Is this a Genshin slash Honkai type game? I don't know enough about either of those games, but I think the gameplay of this game is nothing like those games, pretty sure. I think usually people get there from the art style. I think I actually needed to be up where I just was. You play Battlefield, Arc Raiders, or Fellowship while you wait like 7 days for stuff to unlock? Oh, in this game? That's extremely hype. Is today new trial path? Oh, thank God it is. Let's go. So we're getting some new talent points, which is good. Is it just him? Oh, this guy. Sure. Let's see how fast this dies. Cool. Smoked. Probably not a ton for these guys. It's a new mobile game. I guess it's technically mobile. You can play it on mobile, but like you can't do the hard content on mobile when it actually comes out. You can do mobile for like questing dailies, auction house, shit like that, realistically. But you're not doing like optimal damage. This is not an ad. just wouldn't be legal for me to be doing that without disclosing it. Okay, we're good. Leave the instance. All right, is this all I'm unlocking today? I wonder if I even get new talent points at the new level. Because yesterday was pretty underwhelming. That makes me feel like we are getting something today. Ooh, 2 talent points feels so good. Okay, the next one opens in 2 days. All right, let's see what we can do here. 59 talent points. So, oh man, if I had 1 more talent point, I can get 3 things. But I think it's this. So what is the difference between this? So the sharp impact. Okay, an enhanced version of sharp impact. You leap into the air, dealing attack damage equal to 800% attack in total of the target and surrounding enemies, which scales the level tier. So it's no different at all. It just does more damage. Yeah, I think. All right, hopefully we get 1 more talent point today because I'm pretty sure I get a ton of value from that. Max, how do you feel about the Fellowship multiple talent point rows? It feels fine. It's not unique. WoW does the exact same thing, right? Just in different ways. All right, here we go. Let me look up at least what this genius recommends. Okay, scrolling down. Okay, then after this, it recommends getting Sharp Pursuit. Oh, that's good. Okay, I really hope I can get that today. Isn't there a new Dungy as well, I believe? I think something new unlocked today. Oh, I missed something. I did that wrong. Have I been living under a rock? Is this a new game? Probably not under a rock. I don't think this is going to be the game for everybody. It's a nice little game, though. It's a bit anime for me, but glad you get to play the games you enjoy. Yeah, I don't enjoy anime games, generally speaking. But I do enjoy the gameplay of this game specifically. All right. I have to do that one more time. I will say these unstable trials, doing these every day, this feels like, if you guys played Lost Ark, this feels like, was it called Chaos Realm? Was it called I think it's called Chaos Realm. Chaos Realm and Guardian raids, like early on in Lost Ark, where it was just like extremely boring, meaningless content that you had to do daily for mats. That is exactly what this feels like. It's like completely uninteresting. See back? Okay. XD really selling the game? I don't care about selling the game. This game might not be for you. It means nothing to me if you like this game. Alright. Hopefully this gets me... Let's see how close I can get to 57 with just the dailies. Actually, we'll be able to find out. How much is one level here? Hopefully they didn't, like, turbo extend it. Okay, I'm going to be able to get to 57 probably with just the next thing, right? 2 million experience. That's about as much as I need to hit next level with no side quest or anything. Also, what other content released today? So this thing? Yeah, we got something here. Explore the hidden underground dark mist camp, advance through the void corruption, and find and defeat Denville. Oh no, this is tomorrow. Interesting. Alright. What do? Okay, so I basically just need to get this, and then I'm logging off, it seems like. I could continue to repeat challenge that thing, but I have 120, I need 80 points. I can challenge a dungeon for, like, a bunch of points. I mean, I guess I could just do, like, an easy dungeon and just absolutely destroy it. Right? Maybe that's the fastest thing to do? Let's do that, actually. Let's actually just do... Wait, what is Dragon Claw Valley? I haven't done that yet. Oh, maybe that's what I did yesterday. I think that's what I did yesterday. Yeah, that's definitely what I did yesterday. I'm not doing that with randoms. Let's go Goblin Lair, bro. Goblin Lair, normal mode. Let's fucking go. Dude, I might be able to just solo this. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I can do... Nah, I'll carry some random people. That'll be fine. Alright, so we're gonna go through the very interesting... I wonder how this is gonna work. How do I segment my damage here? Wait, some people haven't even loaded in yet? Bro, I smell some mobile phones. Alright, there's only 3 people here. Fuck it, starting it. Oh, I can't. Where are they? Oh yeah, bro. Those are some fucking mobile phones right there. Those dudes have auto battle enabled 100%. Alright, what happens if I just press this button? Okay, everything's dead. Can I die? Can I die to this? I wonder if I'm going to get any you pull it, you tank it people. Actually, this guy doesn't follow very well. I'm just going to kill him solo. Gonna grab all these guys together. What's the most interesting, unique, or different thing from other MMOs so far with this game? I would say among the best or the best PvE action combat just gameplay. I'm trying to think of another game that even really compares to this, that's like this. Like, for example, like WoW, Final Fantasy, Fellowship, those are tab target MMOs. It's a different kind of thing. This, like, complete action combat, combat gameplay for this type of combat is just very, very good. I think the boss is going to get one shot right now. Yeah. Elder Scrolls Online, haven't played it. Guild Wars 2, I would think it's a bit... Well, actually, Guild Wars 2 is kind of like this, isn't it? New World, yeah, this is way better New World gameplay. Okay. I think I should have all my stuff now. I might have to do one side quest. So I currently don't know where Dorky is, by the way. So I might be playing Fellowship with some stream viewers here. Let's see if I actually got what I needed. 2 million, not quite 57. We're gonna have to do something quick. Actually, how much experience am I missing? I'm missing 85k total experience. Something like that. Let's see. Is there anything really fast I could do? Those are like way too much XP. No. So is the main quest over? I guess I'll just like do this one. Fuck it. Fellowship servers are borked. Okay, they've been borked in a couple of different ways over the last few days. Like, you can't log in. When you queue, it DCs you. Long loading screens. Is it just the NA server? Because, like, the last time servers were fucked, you can, like, log on EU and it's, like, completely fine. Right? So, any more context, maybe? Full group is still fine. Alright, we'll just queue full group with some stream viewers then, yeah. I feel like that makes sense. Firedep won't be around until, like, after the podcast is recorded today, so. Like, after my stream is off and everything. But Dorky will probably be here. He hasn't responded yet, which means he's likely not awake. Their Discord is on fire, can't tell. Yeah. Yeah, Fellowship's good. I actually think Fellowship is, like, pretty much exactly what I was anticipating it was going to be. At least for how it's going to work for WoW players. I think it is a, like, excellent mid-WoW season activity. If Fellowship's smart, they're releasing a WoW season, or they're releasing a Fellowship season, like, 2 months after a WoW season comes out, or expansion comes out, whichever it is. And then it's just going to be, like, a week or two long excursion, maybe more depending on the person. But it's like a fresh Mythic Plus season within the game, but it's also different and fun and new. Like, that's how it felt to me. It's like, it's going to eventually just feel like Mythic Plus, for sure. But, like, with it being new and, like, the kind of the ARPG scaling power, which is different, I think it's going to just operate for so many people, definitely me, just like an ARPG season would within a WoW season. A season of PoE, a season of Diablo, whatever is your game. Like, if you do that, I think it's going to be literally exactly like that. Max, any takes on the dual Hall of Fames for the first tier and Midnight? How will that affect the race? It won't affect the race at all. As far as how it will affect other people, I don't really know, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it's, like, controversial. Should be fine. Should be interesting to see how Fellowship does rating content. Yeah, I mean, that's not even made yet, so, like, that's a totally different thing, right? Like, as far as I know, like, we'll see where the game is, even if they eventually do that. It seems like it's been moderately successful. I just don't know how indie studios work, like, how much investment they need and stuff to continue developing it versus, like, their turnout. Okay, so I hit 57. That didn't seem to give me any talent points. Okay, how many total talent points do we get? So we get 11 more talent points. Where and when? Do I have a talent training quest now that I'm 57 or something? Or is there literally just nothing unlocked today? You should have 50 total talents. 59, you have them all. So all we got today was just the... Dude, what a fucking boring day. Is there anything else unlocked today that I'm missing? Like any, like, new system? Not playing Fellowship? Is my title wrong? One second. I forget what I set my title to. Little baby stream before poddyC, and then I said bluey P into Fellowship. It's all right there. Okay. So I think I'm good to log off. It sounds like there's, like, nothing else to do here. My bad, I can't read more than 4 words. Dude, I feel that. I guess I'm alt F4ing, so there's literally nothing else I can do today. Let's see. I can do some guide quests that don't matter to me. Oh, learn about commissions. What is this? What are commission quests? Those are like dailies? For what? Like, what do you gain from these dailies? Can I upgrade my skills at all today? No, I have to get level 60 to do that. Rep in Luno. Alright, cool, whatever. Alt F4 angle. Yo, did you all see that Emiru thing at TwitchCon? Where they had some guy just come up and, like, looked like he looked fucking gross. But, I mean, he didn't, like, do any... he got knocked away before he could do anything. But, like, yeah, that was fucking crazy. I feel like Twitch low-key kind of dropped the ball because, like, clearly there's been, like, a heightened... I think especially since the Charlie Kirk thing, there's, like, heightened... I mean, I think it's been a thing for a while anyway. Like, they haven't felt very protected, but, like, you know, there was a big assassination recently. Big deal. So, like, I think people are, like, a little extra on edge about, like, wanting security and stuff like that. I feel like Twitch should have been, like, so locked in. That was actually insane that he got so close before security stepped in. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch banned Emiru's bodyguards from coming into TwitchCon. Yeah, that's not super weird. I think that is... I've had security at conventions before, and almost always the convention has security that they will appoint for you, usually not bringing in your own. Personally, that's what I've dealt with. I don't think that's like a... Maybe it shouldn't be that way, but that's like... That's not like abnormal. He straight up grabbed her face. Yeah, it looked it. Yeah, it was. I mean, I think we're all really lucky that it wasn't. He wasn't able to like do something really bad. I mean, obviously it was gross. She probably is going to be traumatized by that. That should have never happened to her. But like, thank God that if someone was actually able to get that close, that they didn't do anything worse. They banned him because the last event she was at, her security guard grabbed some dude before he could do something. That if that's true, that's that is that is brutal because it's exactly what needed to happen this time. Like, dude, usually security guards are fucking locked in. Like, I've heard some people say like that guy reacted fine, like he pushed as soon as he got close and realized it. But like, bro, I had this guy, which by the way, Shaq took a picture with him and he loved him. But last BlizzCon, my security guy had two, a guy named Aslan on one day, and another day, other 2 days, the guy's name was Frank. And bro, Frank was an absolute beast. And I asked him, someone came up for a picture and my girlfriend wasn't there to take it. So I asked him if he could take the picture of us, and he was like, no. I was like, okay, cool. And then later on, he told me, he's like, I'm surveying for threats. And then I noticed it after he said that. And like, even when no one's coming up to me, he's literally fucking like, he's like looking at roofs for like snipers and shit. Like, he was locked the fuck in, bro. Like, no one was coming up to me that it wasn't okay. But also, I think it's different with like guys and girls in a way too. Like, I don't know, I know what my fan looks like, you know? They're like, most people that walk up to me at TwitchCon or BlizzCon, they look like 30-year-olds that sell Magic the Gathering cards, right? That's just not 9 out of 10 is what that is. And those dudes come up to me all the time and they're cool and they're like so happy to see me. Like, I doubt the security guard would have pushed someone before they touched me. But like, if I was a girl, I would have treated that for sure differently. I don't know. To be fair, a lot of EU peeps hate your ass, so I can't. Yeah, but like, that's like sports hate. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of hate from EU people to me, or just anyone who's not it's like when you're a fan of the Yankees and you hate the Red Sox players or something. It's sports hate. It's not real hate. I do have some people that definitely have real hate. Like, I've had people threaten my life. I've had people say, if you go to BlizzCon, I'm going to kill you. That's happened multiple times. But my theory is those people are like usually so unbelievably terminally online that like those are the people that never leave their house. When you get that fucked in the head, like you're not leaving your house. So I don't usually view those as like very credible, but maybe I should. Like, all it takes is one of them to be crazy enough to do some shit. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Then the dude who did it just walked out the door and left the convention with no repercussions. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Bro, I'm EU and I'm for Echo every race, and I would never think of doing something bad to anybody just because they play for Liquid or Method or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's sports hate. There's a difference between sports hate and like actual genuine hate. And then there's an even extra level of like psycho hate, All right, I think my food's here, so I'm gonna log fellowship and try to get in the queue or whatever of what's going on right now. Sounds like their servers are kind of fucked, and then once I do that, I'll probably eat my food, yap a little bit, and then game. I think I finally settled on the build that I like. Fellowship dungeon queues are messed up. You need pre-made. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Man, I'm gonna really enjoy Fellowship. I think if I'm like reading it right, I think this is gonna be for me like a maybe 2 week, probably 1 week. Um, like playing a decent amount, and then it's gonna probably become pretty repetitive, and I'll move on and do other things. But then I'll be looking forward to like a new season where like everything is reset. That's exactly how I think it's gonna play out for me. But that's like fucking perfect. Like it's just like an ARPG in that way where like it's not my main game I play all the time, but when they release new content for it, I'm like locked the fuck in for a little bit, and that sounds really fun. Feel good about my class though. Oh, actually, I have an interesting thought here, especially because I'm using this trinket. I feel like I need to prioritize this other ability. Okay, so Widow's Bite does high rolling. So not only does it grant you more combo points, but I mean, I'm generating infinite combo points when I have this up. Mara goes hard if you can get her right. Are you an adept or champion? We're in uh we're an adept, but we're like ready to do the capstone and get out of it. So I guess we're about to be in champion. We've played like on average like 4 hours each day or so. Me, Fired Up, Dorky, and Lara. Dude, also shout out Lara, dude. That's been pretty fun. I have Lara TV is just like a viewer in my chat. We just needed a healer on day one. Invited Lara to the group, if I remember correctly, because some other person in chat just didn't give me a friend request in time, right? So like relatively, just I don't think we've played any games before, but they've been great. They've been a nice vibe to heal us in our groups. We just like randomly picked up a healer and it's been fine. That's awesome. Is this game Mickey? It's a little Mickey. I really love this new weapon I got too. I've been trying to pug the capstone for Adept to Champion all day. Yeah, see, that's where it gets a little tricky, I think. Because, like, the issue with the capstone is you can realistically expect to, like, have decent dungeon queues for a lot of the other dungeons because you do the other dungeons a lot. But the capstones are unique, right? So, like, it's new boss fights, and a lot of times when you're pugging it, you're probably getting someone who's doing it for the first time. Like, this game, interestingly enough, has the, like, WoW problem, even though it has solo queue, where if you're not playing with an organized group, it's just infinitely less efficient. The Discord looking for group channels pretty active. It makes it easy with getting it done. That's pretty cool. All right, I think my food's here. We'll yap for a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Dude, I will say I need to play this class more, but I can tell, and I think it maybe is just because it's new, but like I'm definitely a little coggy loaded. Definitely coggy loaded playing this class. It is pretty involved. Like when you're pulling up with everything, right? Like just knowing exactly when and what to do with, like, I mean, obviously opener's pretty easy, right? Usually like on a big pack, especially when it's not key too low. You hit the fucking, you get like your 2 dots up, right? And then usually in AoE you're gonna slam like a stealth fan of knives, but you don't want to do it right away, right? Because like at least with Assassin's Guile, if you have that, you kind of want to milk that entire 5 seconds of your finishers doing 40% more damage. So you want to delay that second one a little bit, but then also you're trying to get your cooldowns online, and you have a big CDR ability. So let's say you've already like popped everything, right? You got everything up. All right, cool. And now you're trying to just pop this right away, which resets your combo points, and then you're popping this, then your CDR button, and then all your stuff's up again. Like your opener, I guess in quotes opener, with literally everything up and using it all with this CDR is like, bro, there's actually a million things going on. But I also can't tell because it's like, I would also say the same thing about basically any WoW class. Like, let's say you hit a dummy on a WoW class, cool. You go into a dungeon on a brand new class, even if you're sick of the game, bro, there's a little coggy getting used to everything. And it's just because it's new, and this game is new to everyone. And I haven't played the other DPS specs to like compare them, but I would like, this class has got a lot going on for sure. There's definitely more complexity and opportunity for min-max, myself included, that was there. Yeah, one cool thing about this game, and this is true of basically any MMO that's new, is like there's a lot of like tinkering with your talents and stuff because you genuinely don't know what's best. I'm pretty locked in on what I'm doing right here, actually. I think like this build, and then when you get 2 more talent points, I think you take Assassin's Guile instead of Efficient Killer, and then when you get 1 more talent point, I think you take Efficient Killer again. And then maybe you end up dropping this for Deadly Scheme. But I don't think you play the bleed build. I think this build is better than the bleed build after playing it. But like, I don't know, it's nice. And it's not WoW's fault that they have that. The game's just been out for 20 years, but like for example, this game in a few months, if enough people care about this game, there's going to be extremely scienced out shit and the best talents, and it's all going to be figured out, right? But since the game just released, it isn't. And that's like awesome, at least for a few days, few weeks, months, whatever, where it's all new. That's like, games are so fun when they're new for that reason. Do you think there will be a robot? If enough people care, 100%, because there's a lot of WoW players that are playing this, and WoW players are accustomed to that, and the people who make those things are, if they're playing this, they will do that, yes. Of course. Yo, Dork, we're gonna have to find a replacement for Fired Up if we want a game before the podcast. We still are podcasting today, right? Did they respond to me? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we are podcasting at 3 p.m. So we have like 2 hours to game basically. I need Blizzard to hard steal the focused interrupt target thing in this game. Yeah. So the thing is with that is that people already do that in WoW. Like this whole oh, it's the wrong setting. 1 second. Like high level groups already do the like mouse over set focus thing, and what they do in WoW is there's a macro where you like set this as a target. So like you see right here that this target has my kick next to it, right? What it is currently in WoW is when you set like a big group of mobs and you pick your mob, what you'll do is you'll mark that with, I'm gonna make it up, an X, and everyone else in your group has a different mark, and you all will naturally mark your own things, and that's how it's done, right? But obviously that's a macro, it's not standard, and it's not showing up on the in-game nameplates to like show a kick order or you know, let you see everyone else's kick, right? That's definitely extremely good. They should completely steal that. Although I do think, I don't know if they're going to do that, because something Blizzard is doing is they are, oh, I need to change my game to Fellowship. Blizzard is kind of going the other direction. Like when you've heard dev interviews recently, since obviously interrupt tracking is going away with the whole black box secret information shit with API, they've seemed to like, they're saying we want to just reduce interrupts. Like interrupts are going to be the thing that's gone. We don't want you to, the way we're addressing you not being able to track your kicks is we're going to increase the lockout in PvE by like 2 to 3 seconds per kick, to where you don't need a kick week or in raid or something like that. And they said with dungeon packs, if there's something that casts a shadow bolt or casts a purgeable buff or whatever, those used to be casts in the packs. But now we're going to like reduce all those casts to just like basically those abilities are just going to happen and you want to purge for them or whatever. And there's going to be less actual casts going on, so there's less reason to actually track everyone else's kick, right? Now, who knows if that'll actually pay off, right? It's going to be something where there's a delicate balance of, like, we're obviously losing interrupt tracking for the first time, so, like, how many, how little, how much of those are a thing, who knows? But, like, I think it'll definitely be interesting. They're just going a different direction with it. They're basically saying, we don't want you to have to walk up to a pack and focus a target and have this. And it does work really well, I think, for, like, good players in this. I'd be interested to see how, like, the very novice Fellowship or WoW Mythic Plus player, if it's, like, too much coggy load to go up to a pack and, like, also mouse over focus it before it starts. Like, I've been doing that for years, so, like, it means nothing to me, but I could also see that being a big jump. That WoW with a much more casual player base, which is who they're worried about, they don't want them to have to think about doing that, right? I could absolutely see that as, like, I think it's probably the same reason it isn't a default option in Fellowship, right? It's something you have to, like, manually bind and do, because as much as it's pretty normal for someone like me and maybe you, I still think is probably maybe a little involved. All right, I really need to eat. Is there any nice React videos to watch while we eat? Or I guess we could just yap. I don't need to eat that much. Let me just eat a little bit. Max, is it a good PR move to not even have Twitter in the race world first at all, not just not using it? What? Well, if you had Twitter and didn't use it, how could it ever be a PR or anything? That doesn't even make sense. And then the second part is, like, just not using it is it a good PR move? Probably. So emotions are heightened during the race, and everyone, like, everything is, like, looked at with a magnifying glass. So, like, basically anytime any player has tweeted during the race in the past, they just get a shitload of hate because everyone that's for the other team, if there's not, like, only, like, congratulatory or, like, being sympathetic to the other team messages, they just get completely shit on. Like, one thing I remember, I'll never forget this. Dryny tweeted after we lost Razageth, right? Which, the way we lost Razageth is the most, like, demoralizing bullshit of all time, right? Like, regardless of how the race would have played out if we would have, like, brought it back. Like, they were in the lead. Like, we could have brought it back. There's a lot that can happen over 2 days, right? Teams have come back from not being in the lead before it happens. But, like, just to wake up and lose to, like, a nerf like that is fucking nuts. We literally had, like, a low wipe on our first pull of the day. And that's with us already knowing we lost and your care is gone, right? And Dryny just tweeted, like, yo, congrats to Echo. They played better than us. But. And as soon as you say but, you're just going to get completely piled on. But all he said was, Blizzard's handling of this boss was completely insane. Like, requiring 3 evokers for, like, movement if you're a paladin or a priest, which he was a paladin, right? Like, literally, you can't live the fight on a paladin. You require another class to carry you around. It's, like, insane. And also their handling of nerfs and stuff. It was one of the most overtuned, shitty-tuned bosses of all time. Progression felt terrible. You never actually progressed any of the phases. You just, like, hit an overtuned wall and they nerfed it and then it was easy. It was a complete disaster. And all he said was Blizzard did a complete disaster here, both with the nerf timing and with the handling of like how they tuned the boss, which by the way is a fucking fact. Something that Echo would completely agree with. Echo players did completely agree with, right? And then all he got for that was hate because it happened right after the win, and Echo fans are just on Twitter looking for congratulatory stuff. And if there's anything but that, they're just going to pile on them. But Driny didn't say anything weird at all. He wasn't like Echo shouldn't have won. Nothing, literally nothing like that, right? So like, yeah, basically if you care about PR at all, you should never tweet during the race because even something completely reasonable would be taken the wrong way. So yeah. Max, do you rock Alienware at home or only when you're doing World First? Currently, I'm using an Alienware 27-inch 360 hertz monitor. I don't know the exact product name, but that's like the specs. I think there's only one that really resonates with that. And I'm using an Alienware ProLine mouse right now. Those are my two Alienware products. I do have my Alienware ProLine keyboard for my streaming PC. I think that's currently the Alienware products I'm using. So I guess the answer to that's yes. I watched this chat discount Preach's entire history because he didn't like the race before last. Yeah, I mean, that was partially my fault, I think. Because I, like, watched his video on stream, and, like, almost everything he said made me, like, turn my head like a dog that heard a noise he hasn't heard before. Right? Like, that was my genuine reaction to it, because I thought it was just, like, basically the way he looked at everything was just, like, super biased. But that's not surprising. Like, basically everyone involved would do that. But when you're on the other side and you hear it, you're like, ah. But I feel like me doing that made my chat, like, you know, get super involved with it. Like, them seeing me feel that way made them feel that way. So, like, this tier, for example, I think he made another, like, post-race video, and I deliberately didn't react to it because I didn't want to have that kind of reaction. Even though I did watch it myself, and my head turned sideways like a dog. Like a dog that's confused. But I didn't, like, stream it on my stream because I feel like people were just going to get weird about it. I can probably queue. I just need to eat. But I also, the problem with my stream is I'm yapping, and you can't eat and yap at the same time. Well, you kind of can, but it's not ideal. Can't even queue? That shouldn't be a problem. I can just get it pre-made. With today's nerfs and player power, when would you say you are in any pull territory on Dimensius? I have actually no idea what Dimensius looks like right now. I don't think I've watched a Dimensius kill in over a month. Do you think they maybe overdid it with the nerfs on Dimmy and Nexus? I don't know, but probably not. Every time I read a boss nerf of the last two bosses, and I'm like, wow, that boss is going to be so easy now. They nerfed it so much. That statement can both be true, but then some people read that and they're like, okay, well, my guild's going to have an easy time with it now. But the reality is the guild skill level between the very, very best and the people who get cutting edge at the end of a patch is, I mean, absolutely fucking enormous. So people are still going to take a long time on these bosses, and they still end up being pretty challenging. But there are guilds that if these bosses were never nerfed would never kill these bosses, and I think it makes sense that there is a lower difficulty version of the boss that they are able to kill. And I personally haven't seen it. I know it gets nerfed a little bit with gear, obviously, but then, you know, the scaling health, the scaling damage buffs and healing buffs and stuff definitely matter too. Like, literally every time I've read a boss nerf and I'm like, holy shit, this boss is going to be a joke now, guilds still just take hundreds of pulls on it. It's because, you know, as the guilds, you know, get less and less experienced, these bosses are more and more inaccessible, right? They are trying to do something extremely difficult, which is make the hardest mythic content in the game accessible between two just totally different kinds of players. And a bunch in between, right? Two meaning the best and the least good. Holding damage feels like shit. Yeah, that's an interesting thing because they started doing this again recently. The last raid they did this really was Sanctum Domination, where they had percentage-based boss phases, where bosses don't phase on a timer, they phase on a percent. When you do this, inevitably, if the boss is hard enough, it means that you need to wait at the end of these phases as you get more gear and bosses get more nerfed because you still want cooldowns up at the right time. Like Demencius, for example, you need to use minute and a halves basically on CD. And if you ever kill any of the platforms too fast, they're just not up in time, and then they're not up for the burn, and that's a big problem. Like, if there wasn't a burn, it wouldn't really matter, but the fact that at the beginning of P3 there's a massive burn, same thing on Nexus King, there's a massive burn, like, you just need those CDs up. Why does this game's server sucks? I don't know, but I'm just going to assume it's because they're like an indie company, and also, name me one good MMO that hasn't had server issues. Like, I need my MMO to have some server issues. If an MMO releases with completely perfect servers, that game fucking blows. There's no shot that game's good. Every single good one has had bad servers at some point. Shout out to N Walker being unplayable for an entire month on release. Yeah, exactly. Bro, that guy just said razzle dazzle. Let's go. What talents are you running for Mara? So I only have, what is it? 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 talent points right now. I think you can end up having 13. But yeah, I have 9, and this is what I'm running. I played around with this build. I played around with a, like, bleed-focused build. Right? Where, like, you're getting a bunch of extra bleeds out. You are, you know, every time your bleeds tick, you have a 24% chance to summon, or anytime you deal damage to something with a bleed on it, you have a 24% chance to do a 6 combo point finisher on that target. It's so cool looking, too. It is pretty strong. It's just, the issue with this build is this talent. Maiden of Death is active, you do this. It just turns you into a 1-minute class, and unless you're doing pulls every 1 minute, this is just too slow. Like, if you go into pulls without Maiden of Death up, you're absolutely useless. It takes too long to get your damage going, so... I think this build's missing, like, a little sauce. Like, basically, it needs another way to apply the bleeds in AoE except for Maiden of Death, basically, and then that build would be fine. So for now, main thing is Malevolence. Malevolence fucking cranks. Feed the Queen fucking cranks. Those are like this combo, and then ideally Assassin's Guile as well. Right now I don't have the points for it. Is good. Corrosive Spill is an excellent button. And Corrosive Spill and Venomous Delight basically solve your energy issues. And then I'm in a weird talent point position because Efficient Killer isn't awesome. I just don't need the energy from this, but there's just no other button that is good here. Like, I guess, actually, low-key, it's probably this Execute talent. It's probably Maiden's Doom. Honestly, I just don't think Efficient Killer is relevant. It's probably this. And then when I get one more talent point, I would take this off and then play this. And then, yeah, I think it's this. Are you aiming for rank 1? Absolutely not. So, I mean, there's a world where I would, like, go crazy hard in this game, but that would be me playing this game literally all day, every day. I've played this on average 4 hours a day right now, because I know there's an end point. I know there's a point, and this happens to me in Mythic Plus, too. Like, when I go through all this, shit up here, and I get through all this, and we're in Eternal or whatever, and we're just farming the same dungeons for, like, right now, what's keeping me going is, like, you're just constantly replacing and getting better gear, and that's kind of fun, and the dungeons are still kind of new to you, and the capstones are hard at level, and that's really fun. But, like, at a certain point where you get past all that, and it's just about doing infinitely scaling dungeons, I mean, I know my shelf life for that is not long before I just get bored. As soon as I feel like I own at my class, and I'm just doing the same pulls in the same dungeons, I'm just gonna play another game. Like that, it just gets old. There's something that Mythic Plusers have that I don't have, which is they reach that point where they feel relative mastery of their class. They understand the pulls they're gonna do in every dungeon, even though there's a little innovating, right? But like mostly you're just slamming the same pulls. And then they just keep doing it. I don't know what it is about me, but the whole keep doing it thing, it's just old. I just move on and play something else every single time. So that's when I get into Eternal, that's when I'm going to stop playing. So I don't feel the need to like grind to get there, because once I get there, I'm going to stop playing. So Max, you think that Blizzard should steal some ideas from Fellowship? Not many, but yeah, probably a few. Like, I feel like if you're an MMO or any game, and any game makes content that's even somewhat like your game, and you feel like they have good ideas or bad ideas, you could learn from their bad ones, or learn or steal from their good ones, for sure. We mentioned it earlier, but the coolest thing this game does for me is this, like setting your focus target and it showing up on the nameplate and seeing everyone else's kicks like that. That's my favorite thing. That's what I would want them to steal. But they're not going to do that right now, because clearly they've approached solving this problem in a different way. We already talked about it, so I'm not going to go over it again, but basically Blizzard is solving the you don't need interrupt tracker problem with reducing the total amount of kicks, increasing the time on the lockout as their solution, obviously with a much more casual player base in WoW, rather than we want you guys at all levels. The way we're approaching you to solve, like we're telling you to solve this, is your mouse over macro setting a focus, going into a poll, and we're having you track interrupts on frames. I think they want the game to not have you to worry about tracking interrupts. That is their solution to no add-ons for that. Which is a very different approach, but it makes sense, I think, for them with their game. But like me personally as a player, I would love to have this in WoW. That'd be a great thing to steal. I mean, except I already do. The thing is, I already do this in WoW. This already exists for me, right? Like, top Mythic Plus players already do this. Max, our server's cooked right now. I think for a solo queue, yeah. I'm about to play with some gamers. I'm kind of eating right now, but any gamers for just some I mean, we're probably not going to slam the capstone without fired up, but I'm literally just looking to slam like adept keys. Or is it adept? Yeah, just like adept oh, nope, not quick play. Yeah, I'm looking for like... Oh, can you not even Q at all right now? Oh, this is interesting. Like, you literally just can't even hit Q. I'm assuming you need, like, an actual pre-made to Q. That's really interesting. Okay. Well, let me invite, like, 4 people. So, who's in, like, the adept level of power? Where, I mean, I can get Lara. Lara's my goat. Invite friends. Yeah, here. I'll give you guys my friend code. Here. Dude, my entire friends list is just people from my stream. That's good. Here you go. So that's my friend code if you want to add it. Please, if you can try to, only add it if you guys are like, let's just look at my gear scores like 113, so like 100 or higher probably. Dungeon rating around the 2500s, adept or higher, right? And then we'll get a little group together after I'm done eating here and queue some dungeons. Dorky, are you playing? All right, so Lara's my goat, but I don't know if Lara's in another group right now. Oh, Lara said I didn't get the invite. Oh, is inviting fucked? Is this just NA servers, by the way, or is this all servers, like, completely cooked? Friends list are also turbo cooked. Oh, maybe we can also in EU, it's all servers. Okay, let me try to... Is there, like, a /invite command or something? Like here, friends list inviting is cooked. Maybe what I can do is message Lara. I'll say whisper. I'll just say my goat. Oh, I guess chat's just not even showing up either. Okay, so you guys are making it sound like this was like just solo queue, but this just looks like the entire game is just completely fucked. Hello, fellowers. The servers seem to be struggling with matchmaking, friends list, and chat. Okay, so just the game. So basically, if you aren't already in a group, you've been invited to someone's group. Okay, I somehow got invited. Do you have to be next to them? Wait, so Lara invited me. Okay, so somehow Lara needs to invite 2 other people, a tank and a DPS, somehow. And then... This is what I meant by borked, but I didn't know if everyone had the same experience. Yeah, but it's hard to tell because people have been telling me this game is borked for like 2 days. And literally every time, not saying they were wrong, but a different part of the game was borked, but I've been able to play the game just fine. I was able to log in. I was able to queue as long as you had a pre-made, which I understand a lot of people don't have. But people were saying the same terminology. Max, the game is borked. You might as well play a different game. Logged in and played, right? So I just assumed it might have been the same thing, but it seems like it's a little worse this time. I could give you lead to try to invite maybe now that we're in a group. Can I, like, suggest an invite? Okay, can you guys, like... Okay, I was about to say, can you guys whisper me? Can you tell me in chat if I just added you? If I just added you, can you guys tell me, like, what you are playing right now? And generally, like, are you doing adept dungeons so I know who to actually try to invite? Because you have to tell me in Twitch chat. In-game chat does not work, right? So, specifically who just added me? I think, like, Billy added me. Looks like you're a healer. I don't think we need a healer right now. Playing Ardios on low-level adept made you lead seems... That seems to work at least. Sindaris, I think, just added me. Oh, you can kind of see it here. So Ardios, DPS, 1985. Is 1985 good for adept? Sindaris. Okay, Sindaris, I'm just going to spam invite you and hopefully it works. Okay, that worked. Okay, so now we just need a tankerman. We just need a tanker guy. This game should have streamer priority. Bro, ain't that the fucking truth, by the way, what you just said? Dude, you're so right. I say not being biased in any way. You're so, dude, so true, bro. How could you be so based? Have you tried Heart of Tuzari yet? Let me see. Is that the capstone of... Yeah, we have. So me and Fired Up and Dorky and Lara did this yesterday. We did it, like, really under-geared. And I think if we understood how the last boss worked, we would have timed it. We, like, we one-shot everything else, except for the plant boss one time. Which, the plant boss is interesting. Am I right in thinking as long as the tank can live, you actually want to spawn 1 million of those ads? Like, you want to spawn just a ton of ads for AoE? Like, that's just how you kill the boss fast? Like, we were just soaking all the ads, but, like, that's kind of counterintuitive. Yeah, also, we had at least 150% count. We had 100% count before we went to the last area. And you can't skip the stuff, so. Okay, guys, we are looking for a tank. Max, what is your eye level and dungeon score? Eye level is 113.6, dungeon score 2500. I'm still missing a few, like, blues. But, yeah. I feel like... No, I haven't tried Tariq yet. I feel like... Dude, I feel like this class is fucking hard. Like, this class has a lot going on. But it's also new. I just need more time with it, but... I'm definitely... If there's, like... If we're going up to a pack with 1 million enemies where I need to try to think about living... Like, there's something to dodge, and there's something to kick and stun... Like, if I have to stun one mob and kick another... And I'm, like, doing perfect rotation, everything up... CDR button... All cooldowns reset... There is a lot going on. Basically, same result as me trying to capstone for at depth. Same eye level in DS. Last boss is weird. Yeah. I love the boss, though. We killed the last boss, but you understand. I mean, especially if we were more geared, I feel like we would one-shot the last boss really easily. All you have to do is wait for that second ad spawn if you don't have the gear to beat it. And there's no reason to not wait, because it's just easy. And then the last set of ads, you just kill 2 ads, perma-CC 1, let 1 hit the boss, and then the boss check is easy, and the 1 stack is easy. It's not hard at all. We were trying to do too much. How do you track malevolence buffs? I feel like there's no way to do it. Unless I don't understand something about the HUD, there's no way to, like, blacklist and whitelist buffs, which is a huge problem. You basically just have to show this massive buff thing in the middle of your screen, which only some things show up. But, like, dude, oh my god, if there was, like, a little buff window where you could just show the buffs you care about right under your character, you know, just like every good WoW UI. Oh my fucking lord, that would be so good. It would be so fucking good. Guys, we need a tank. Help. God, isn't this just the eternal problem? Dude, Dorky. Dork. I'm just going to add him 100 times. 1 second. I'm just going to... Game. Wait, I'm eating. Bro, I'm eating too, but... Okay, fuck, I'll keep eating. Every Holy Trinity game lacks tanks. This game has less reason to lack tanks. The reason WoW lacks tanks is in a 20-man raid, which is what the game has been based off forever. I guess it used to be 25 or 40. And 40 is even worse, though. Right? There's 2 tanks, maybe sometimes 4 tanks, like a 40-man. But right now there's 2 tanks in a 20-man. 10% of your raid are tanks. So, like, obviously there's going to be less tanks. Okay, Mythic Plus, whatever. There's still, you know, significantly less tanks than DPS. And there's less tanks and healers because in raid you need more healers. That's just how the game works, right?
You end up in a raid group with someone and like you need enough healers, so people heal. Then on top of that, in Mythic Plus in general, both in WoW and in this game, the tank has a ton of responsibility. Bro, good pulls for mob count totally matters for the timer in the dungeon. That requires more knowledge than everyone else, just straight up. Not to mention, it's hard to live, right? It's just a hard role in Mythic Plus. You are just doing the hardest job. This game didn't really solve that. Dude, I felt that shit. I did a pug last night, and I had a pug tank in there that was just pulling too big and just kept dying. He died literally 5 times in the dungeon, and we didn't time it, but I didn't really care. I didn't like chirp the guy or anything. Like as soon as we like wiped on the last boss and one person left, I just said W, and then also left after they left. But like, yeah, I mean, you get a tank that's not great, it just literally ints your whole dungeon. It's crazy. Right? And if you're someone trying to get into the game, you don't want to have that experience of everyone like being upset, you know? Dorky, let's fucking go, dude. Time to game. Max, what's your damage rotation? I'm not dealing any damage as rogue or hunter versus mage. Currently, I mean, I guess I'll show you, but basically, with my talents, in single target, it's piss, right? You put up your dot, and then you just spend stacks of your, I don't even know what it's called, this thing, Brooding Shadows on your single target button, and then you just evis, and you keep your dot up. It's that simple, right? And then you add your cooldowns. You just want to spend finishers while you have this thing up. You get it, right? You want to not overcap your resources, of course, which means your energy, your combo points, your Brooding Shadow stacks, your stacks of Widow's Bite, all that stuff. And then now it gets extra hard because you have ability like this that makes your cooldowns refresh super fast, so you got to get all that stuff off in time, right? You got to not overcap with your stuff being like hella CDR'd. And on top of all of that, in your rotation, you have to fit in a fucking massive reset of everything. Boom, all my fucking cooldowns are back. And min-maxing this perfectly is like fucking crazy style, bro. It's this class genuinely is like, I don't know if it's just new, but like if you're talking about someone even on a dummy without like practicing it, I guess, like just perfectly doing whatever you're supposed to be doing, at least with my current talents, it's a lot. Now you're talking about Malevolence, right? So let's go down here. Hit these guys. Malevolence is kind of easy, but now on the middle of all of that, you have to alternate your things, right? So like right now, I would want to hit Widow's, whatever this is called. I'm hitting this over and over again. And now you want to fit in this. You fit in your like Avis. You Crimson Tempest. You Crimson Tempest. You this. You just alternate with Malevolence, that's all. It's very good. I think Malevolence is a crazy good talent. Also, the funnel of this class is genuinely sick as fuck. Wait, you don't use Malevolence buffs on single target? I haven't been. But now that I think about it, I guess you probably should, yeah? Because you're technically, because it's 100%, you're getting... Even if you're only in 4 finishers, if you're only using 2 Queen's Fangs, you're still getting the benefit of 4 because each are buffed by 100%. Yeah, that is interesting. Because in AoE, like, yeah, you want... Oh, dude, that's a good point. I haven't been doing that. I've only been playing with this talent for like 2 dungeons, but that's a very good point. That's what Method Guide says and people on Discord as well. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, think about it. So what we're talking about, if you guys want to look at the talent, this makes every time you use your AoE finisher, it gives you a stack of something that makes your single target finisher do 100% more damage. Not 50, 100. Double. Right? So if you think about it, in the span of 4 finishers, let's say you're fighting one singular target. Let's go back up to the single target enemy. Let's say you use 4 finishers, and just for the sake of argument, let's say you do 4 single target finishers. Ready? So... Evis, 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 Evis. Okay, now, if you were to do 2 of this ability, right? and then 2 Avisses, you technically did the damage of 4 Avisses. Right? Because you did the damage of 4 Avisses because your 2 Avisses you did were buffed by 100%. So in 2 casts of Aviss, you did 400% of Aviss damage as the same way 4 casts of Aviss where you did 400%. So yeah, you should alternate even on single. I haven't been doing that. But actually that's kind of nice because now you're always doing it instead of like sometimes doing it and sometimes not. It's also really good in dungeons because it naturally means you are funneling a single target. But one thing that's annoying about going into a pull is, let's say the guy you're going to funnel your Avisses into is this guy. What's annoying is you kind of want to dot another high value target going into the pull. Like, let's say you wanted this guy to die that I mark here. You kind of want to like bleed and dot a different one because you're going to actually turbo fuck this one so much that you would just have to reapply your energy thing later. But also that means you're not dotting the target you want to die the fastest. I don't know. There's a lot going on. It's definitely complicated. I don't know if the other classes are, the other DPS classes have this much going on. I haven't played them. I'm assuming maybe they do. But this class is definitely very involved. Specifically, I think this class isn't bad on most pulls, but on any pull where you have to use fucking this button, Final Stratagem, the like Giga Reset, I want to see a VOD of anyone doing that technically perfect right now on a pull that's trying to kill them and they have to like stun and kick something in the first 10 seconds. That is legit fucking maximum Kagi load. It's like as hard as it could possibly be, honestly. Unless they like played it a bunch on beta. Like if I played this for like 2 more weeks, I'd be way better at it, but it's a lot going on. The reality is I'm focused on damage and I'm probably missing some kicks. That's all good. Dorky said, what the fuck, there's a 1k queue. You fucking rat. Okay, it's gonna go pretty fast, trust. Alright, I'll be right back, and then I'm ready to play. Alright, oh, we lost our DPS. Fuck. We're about to, queue here. We need one more DPS. We just got a guy, but then they left or something. So you can add me if you guys want to, but basically we're looking for just a DPS that is viable for Adept dungeons. We're just basically farming Adept for like an hour or so. Max, is it far-fetched to say that Fellowships heavily influenced Blizzard's decision with the recent UI and add-on changes? Like, Fellowship seems to be what Blizzard wants WoW to be like in regards to the UI. Actually, that's not... Okay, so I guess to answer your first thing, I feel pretty confident in saying that literally nothing Blizzard has done has been in regards to Fellowship in any way, shape, or form. Like, literally nothing. Them simplifying things, them changing about, mainly because they've changed it in so many different ways. They've attacked the same problems with completely different solutions. As much as Fellowship fucking owns, I want to play a season of this within every WoW season. I want to grind it. It seems really fun. I don't think this is like really coming after Blizzard's like player base. I think like it'll take them in the middle of the season. I still think even after this game comes out, I think basically everyone that's currently a WoW player is going to play. If they had to choose, which if Fellowship's smart, they'll never make people do this. They have to choose between a WoW season or a Fellowship season. They're going to play WoW. But it's really fucking fun right now. It's like really good. They should be proud of it. But also, I don't think they're trying to do that. They're not trying to beat WoW. This is a small subsection of WoW they're trying to compete with, and it's doing great. But to answer your question of like, do you think Fellowship like put a fire under Blizzard's ass, or I literally no. Like I don't think that had anything to do with the changes that are happening right now. We need anyone in chat want to DPS our adept dungeons? I will add you. $100 eye level Rhyme. W. I don't even know who Rhyme is, but getting you in. Added you. Wait, did it send? Oh, I put 100 eye level Rhyme at the end. W. Beautiful. What's your name? Perez Shu is your Twitch name. Is it Triforce? Is that the guy I just... Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, got you, and then we're just waiting for Dorky to get through the queue. Oh, he lied? It was not him? Oh. Oh, Triforce was just a different guy, bro. Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah, wait, did I... I'm pretty sure I just invited a different guy. Right? Am I crazy? I mean, I'll play with that guy too. I don't care, but I'm pretty sure I just invited the wrong guy. He said his name was Shuriken. No, you had him right. Oh, Triforce linked it, but then someone else linked a different one. Okay, 1 second. I got confused. Let's see. Of their 2 eye levels here. Triforce is a 1600 eye level, or 1600 dungeon score mage with 98 gear score. I mean, that's fine. He was the first one to link. We'll play with him. Sorry, I got mixed up in chat. All good, my guy, my dude. He said he was 100, but he rounded up from 98. That's fine. We do some rounding. Dorky's on, bro. All right, so now will it actually let me select? Yeah, now that you have a pre-made, it lets you do it. Okay, so I haven't seen this guy before, so let's just do like a... I mean, I would like to do a 4. I don't know if I need any of these dungeons in particular. Wait, what is my set situation? 1 second. So I have 1 of Eldiran Deceit, and I need another Eldiran Deceit item that is not gloves or ring. So yeah, let's do that dungeon, I think. Just for me personally. Is that Silken Hollow that has this? No, it is Godfall Quarry Adept 3. Yeah, I need like something in here. Yeah, that would be really good. That one. My fucking shoulders bugged and got deleted. Wait, you have 0 shoulders on? Do you want me to do a lower tier? Or are you a huge beast? Alright, I'm just doing this one, dude. Go +6. Oh, I can do a +6. I'll do that after. My 2 set is 5% max HP and 3% verse. Kind of wild. Yeah, all the 2 sets are good. We can do a higher one than this. This is fine. I'll get X on the Stalker. Is that green puddle yours? Yeah. Everyone sees it too. It's so good. Or is it the bolter? He's mounting up. Oh, I need to go Enforcer here. Probably I'll go on the Warden. Oh, Dorky's getting low. Kicking. Stunning that guy as well. I'm actually gonna one-shot the Warden here. Boom! Oh, it didn't crit. Fuck! Is this game worth $25? Totally subjective question always, but I would actually wager the answer to that is, like, definitely yes. I think this game fucking owns for that amount of money. My opinion, though. Interesting. What do I do now? I have so many things up I could use here, but I'm not a fan of any of it because I don't have cooldown reduction. Dorky, we are trapped. Okay. He's just fucking... Dude, W. Dude, this is fucking good. This looks fucking crazy. I have aggro and the Enforcer, all good. Using group CD? Fuck. We're dead, aren't we? He's up. Double safe. Giving movement speed. Stunning. I have aggro, getting out. Running it back, bro. Running it back. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, that pull was crazy style. That was obviously not ideal, but I don't think anyone did that on purpose. That was just a bad timing thing. Yeah, how do we do this? Wait, what? Ooh, I like this. I like this pack. Am I just gonna die? Healer dead, so probably. Think we're dying here. I can get enough of my damage out, maybe. Or is Lara back? Oh, we're so dead. 3, 2, 1, we're dead. And we're dead. Let me at least get my dots up. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Shatter hurts bad. Oh, yeah. I put my dots up before I died. That's all that matters. Oh, I might have Stealth? I'm dead. Bro, I hit a rock. I'm waiting on a respawn cooldown. Oh. This time, no rock. I feel a lot more comfortable in this class than I did yesterday, though. There is a res trinket. Yeah, you can get a battle res. It hasn't dropped yet for me. I don't know exactly how stealth works, so I'm going to play this extra safe. Okay. Oh, nice little campy fire if we want to pull the skitterers. I should not have used CDs on those guys. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. For the overall, bro. I can actually do a reset on the next pull. I'm just gonna... Oh, I should save the reset for my trinket, right? Like, that's definitely the right move. Just gonna hit this. Titan ass boss. Assuming the mage is gonna kill the back stuff, but who knows. Oh, he's doing it. Okay.
They strike at darkness.
Wait, was I supposed to kill that thing, or is it just raid damage? Max, if you try the other melee DPS, nah. At this point, I'm like definitely just playing this guy. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I like this game enough to play alts, probably, at least right away. Especially with this many other games out. There's too much going on.
Shadow shield. Protect me.
Beautiful. Good job, everybody. Oh, I got a new relic. Oh, yo, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. I got the relic that I actually want to keep. Like, I feel like it's crazy strong. And I had it on green. I have a green version, so getting one on blue is fucking crazy. I love that. I'm going to upgrade the fuck out of that, too. That's an easy upgrade. So I'm probably just gonna upgrade it now because I don't know how long it'll take me to get it on perp. I don't think I have a ton of gold, but I can probably upgrade it once. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, can I upgrade it again with that? Ah, fuck it. Who cares? Queuing again. Dorky said Adept 6. Let's get it. We could just do the dungeon we just did, I guess. Blacksmith box. Ooh, maybe. I don't know if I have enough supplies. I only have 10. Is that enough? No. Yeah, let's do that. Same one we just did. Mostly done with this pack. God, tanking does look fun. I pulled aggro on the Enforcer. I'm so huge. I use everything. I'm so fucking huge. Dorky's just letting me tank this thing. I'm so huge. Jesus. Has poddyC happened yet? It's happening at 3. It's also not happening on stream. I'm just telling you, like, what I'm... I guess I shouldn't have just put it in my stream title, because then people think it's, like, happening on my stream, you know?
protects me.
Stunning that one. No, 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 no. No, I got fucking feared. Fuck, 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 fuck. Hopefully Dorky lives. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I died? Oh, I think I got frontaled, maybe? I think I got frontaled. That's what makes sense to me. I'm gonna just... Oh, my thing got unbound. Interesting. I'm actually just CDing this. Because I'm about to use my reset, I think. That was such a bad pull. Fuck me. Oh, lagging. Oh, okay. Not lagging anymore, I guess. We should probably drag this enforcer. He's too high. Speeding you? Oh, that looked like it's like death. Oh, it is death. Okay, I can go pretty crazy on the next pull. Max, what's your take on the method guide being BIS for Mara? I don't know. Everything. I think all stats are made up. I think basically everything is pure Feelycraft. No one knows anything. That's my take. Oh. It's a good time to wait, actually, right there. Okay. Stunning that ad. Actually, I should kill these fucking ads. I can just kill them instantly, right? Like, are those not the ones that I'm using nothing here. Me just deleting skitter shards with the Abyss. Oh, that's gonna hurt bursting. I'm using a big raid DR. Oh, he has no way to heal because he's a disc priest. Using personal DR as well. I lived, bro. I'm gonna save this for my burn window. Lag? Oh, no, please don't let me die to that. Please, 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 no. Please, no. I gotta be dead. I've gotta be. I'm not dead? Bro, how? How am I alive? That was for... I lagged the fuck out right there. Is this guy like the bridge boss from Nighthold? Similar in looks. I would say in mechanics, he's almost exactly like... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna help with these guys on this ad. No, dude. I feel like we just need to live, bro. Okay. Helped a little bit. Getting in the soak. I'm so low. But we're alive. Oh, the lag. The lag. Please no. Please no. Should I help on the back ads? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I should dot the boss. And then at least when I have 2 steps... I should go do this, right? Like, so now this one is safe to blink to. I kick it, which will make it get owned. I just have to make it back for the slam. I was the only one in the slam, right? Right? I'm pretty sure the other guy just missed it. L. You guys could probably still kill it. I was merged. Isn't it tank handles 1, DPS in the other, or is it 2 and 2? I don't know. I just always go in the right one. But I was alone in there, so I died. I just don't see it. Terra's was fun when it came out. Had quite a bunch of people playing it, and then it got old. Yeah, that happens to games. That happens. Terra's gameplay and this game's gameplay are actually very similar. Terra's had sick gameplay. So shouldn't you... Yeah, you guys should, like, do both people in the right one. Oh, I think that guy missed another soak. Could be wrong, though. Can you explain the feed the queen talent? I don't understand it. Can I even open my talents right now? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. You don't understand it. I don't get it in AoE fights. I mean, it's really simple. It's just when you're using... it's just a funnel talent. When you use Fan of Knives to fill your combo points, when you have this, it's going to do 60% more damage. That's it. That's all it is. It also means in some cases you have to do some math. Like, I think it's literally more damage to Evis on 6 targets versus using your AoE, where previously it's like the AoE is better at 4. However, I don't know.
Winter, protect me.
This guy is, because with Malevolence, you're just doing both anyway. But, like, before you have Malevolence, it changes your targets. Have you tried the Bleed and Hemotoxin build? Yeah, I played it for a bit yesterday. Oh, man, I hope they kill here. The healer's literally fucking bro. No. This Triforce guy's gonna die. Can Dorky solo from 5%? That's the question. I believe in my goat. No, he can't. Yeah. Just make sure we all soak the thing. We can either do 3 DPS in the right one and tank in the left, I guess. Or we could just... Max, I think I can solo the back guys. That's fine. Just make sure you make it into the soak, though. This one. Could have greeted that a little more. I just didn't want to die on 2 straight pulls, even though the last one wasn't my fault. That's just a vibe destroyer, you know? Can't be destroying vibes.
Twin souls, untethered. Winter, shield me. They strike at shadows.
Big AoE here. Wait, how does that mechanic work? Oh, someone asked me if this boss is similar to Croesus. If you're only a WoW player, it's probably the closest, but even then, it's just basically the way it looks. It's not even, like, what the boss is doing. If you guys played Final Fantasy, there's a boss called E4S. This boss is so clearly inspired by that. Like, it is... has to be the focus when they made this. I'm using personal. This boss is only Croesus if you look at it in terms of it is a boss that is on an edge and you are on a platform in front of it. That's the only way it is like, oh my god, I'm not using Arachnid Assault on single target. Oops.
And wind delivers my wrath.
Oh, that means I could have used a finisher back here, bro.
Shield me. Let the shadows be.
Oh, lagging out. Please don't let us wipe to the lag.
Twin souls, darkness shield me.
Give me the loot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is this what I needed? Maybe it is. Okay, me and Dorky have time for like maybe one or two more. Okay. What did I get there? So my current gloves are a different two-piece. But this one would give me a different... So basically, do I want 3% critical strike chance? Or 3% spirit and damage to low health enemies? I think crit is really good for me, and I'm not sure about spirit, actually, so... Oh, but it's lower eye level. That's probably the move. I'm going to do that for now, just because I love crit, but I'm going to put this back. I'm going to put this in my bags. Oh, that means I can get rid of this one then, yeah? Yeah, I can definitely kill that. Yeah. And then I'm queuing up again. Different dungeon this time, though. Slamming one upgrade. Probably on this thing. Maybe two? Yeah. Beautiful. Hit and play, Adept 6. Let's hit the Sailor's Abyss. Yeah, I still need a piece of gear real bad. Let's see, what is it? I need basically a chest of any kind. Chest would go crazy. Oh, and neck, yeah. That would be so goated. I think the Spectres have a cast, right? Triforce dead. Lara dead. Me dead. Gotta be next. Stunning. Dorky dead. I think this is a go next angle. Yeah. Dorky, grab the heal from the water alley, and I'll get the other guy. Go left side, please. Oh, talents? Oh, you mean, do you mean like the pull here on the beginning? I think we did go left side, yeah? Is it the Shades or the Spectres that have the kicks? Got it. Using group DR. Finishing the Spectre. Stunning the Shade's Curse of Drowning. Interrupting the Spectre's Unleash Undead. Giving him speed in case he wants it. I think I'm killing the water alley this cast. Kicked Hydra Bolt to keep him alive. Corsair does a cleave. Beautiful. No, this is right. You can go sharp left. Oh, I didn't even know that. Is it just bad because of the, like, cleaverman? Oh, I really hope I don't pull threat on these guys. I probably deserve to. I'm just stunning because he looks like he's in such fucking pain.
Shield me.
No, I just used my stealth. Oh, a lot of people are dying. Okay. You know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna pop the fuck off on this guy. We're gonna kill a Corsair so he can actually do damage. That's probably the best thing to do here. There we go. Oh, this Shade owned us too. Bro, these mobs are crazy, dude. Oh, more Casterman. Okay. I just popped my CDs and instantly... No way we wipe here. We're wiping. Fuck. Dude, this dungeon's crazy. Restart, he says. We could. Apparently you can just go left right away. I don't know. We don't know the route for that, though. But, yeah. We can restart. Oh, we can restart. Yeah, dude. I didn't even know you could go left, bro. Apparently, if everyone goes in melee, they don't cast Hydra Bolt. Yeah, we found that out yesterday. We'll try that. It's fine. I'll wait till they're all out here. Alright, left angle. Mana's so fucked if you don't get spirit procs. Bro, get better gear, you feel me? Okay. Alright, we're trying a new route. Fuck it, bro. I'll get the first one's heal, and because they shouldn't cast Water Bolt, yeah. If
My ward shield me.
they're casting Hydra Bolt, which means okay, someone's just not kicking the other one. Yeah, they're casting Hydra Bolt, which means people are out of range, which makes them very hard. Oh, we had a cast go off. That's pretty good. We gotta just, like, chain pull this. I don't know. There's no way that it's worth just doing this. killing this shade. Water lilies should do nothing. Stunning that. Okay, the water lilies are actually free. That's crazy. Yeah, that okay, the right side in comparison is so much worse. Okay, I'll get that Spectre.
Before my wrath. Strike at one.
This looks like a pretty... Oh, he turned one of the Corsairs into a chicken. Very smart. Okay, this pull seems pretty chill. Don't want to get cleaved here. I should just kill the Corsair, right? I don't know why I'm making Dorky suffer through this torment.
Twin souls. Unleash. Frost shield me.
God, this class is so good for, like, doing actual dungeon damage. Like, damage that matters. Oh, are we getting this? Yeah, someone else got it. Nice.
Shadows thunder. Wind rises. Winter, protect me.
Dude, I absolutely shit on that pack. Holy fuck. Dude, Dorky, did you get perfect count? Dude, you are a fucking savant at this. Oh my god, this is sketchy. Think I'm alive here? Yeah. Dorky, you're a savant. Actually, you're one mob off. You suck. You fucking casual.
Bear witness to winter's wrath.
I feel like Dorky's fallen off, bro. I really need to get used to doing this shit on single target. It's only in my head to do it on AoE. Okay, we're about to get the phase. Ooh, some milk, actually. There we go. I should have made sure my dot was still up for that. It's pretty bad, actually. Oh, you play on that side for the first part? I see.
Shadows protect me. As winds enact vengeance.
Actually, wait. Is my other build better? I wonder if bleed build is better with the CDR. Because, like, the only issue before was you didn't have CDR. Nah, this build's gotta be better, bro. Oh, our DPS is dead. That's good. I'm gonna use it personally here. Giving you speed. Giving me speed. Okay, I have big cities here. Should be fucking him. Using weapon. Boom. In time. Holy. I got a helm. I don't need it. It's not set helm. It's trash. Should have probably saved ult for from the poll before. All good, bro. Great job. We have 15 minutes. We need to do something we can definitely do before we start this podcast. Actually, I should probably just eat food and take care of my dogs. Yeah. Okay. We'll probably do these later, Laura. Fired Up's gonna be on in like 2 hours, as well as me and Dorky. After the poddyC. So. How much did I do on that? 16.8? I feel like I can do way better. I'm still getting used to this talent. Was this helmet worth anything? Nah, if it doesn't have set, it's useless, right? I mean, that's just the way it is. Maybe it's weapon again, actually? No. Oh, socketed shoulders, probably. Gloves. I don't know if I'm keeping these gloves, though, but just making the eye level higher, baby.